It's like every
Give me aces one
I
time.
don't think he can fold. We're not. None of us are deep enough to.
I think that's what he thinks or just happens to him.
He is.
If he gets a monster here, I swear to God.
You're the defender.
Yeah. Well.
Give me a break.
Our fate rests with you.
No way. Okay.
8.
Is that what he had the hand before?
That's how you want, huh?
He raises to 8. He says there's 8,000 in the pot for me. I'm going to raise to 8. That's a pot-sized bet, essentially. It's pot size for him. It's not for anyone else. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. It denies anyone else the right pot odds, basically. Carl sniffs it out.
I mean, one defender.
Goes all in.
Whatever, I can't be doing that.
Crazy Carl. Crazy like a fox. Real Balla. Thinking I have equity against these kind of hands.
Okay, all in.
And makes the call.
Yep.
Mariano makes the call with King 7.
I have queen.
Let's go. And these 3 hands meet in the middle for a 100K pot.
Over 9s? You have
This
9s?
is loco.
I have queen 10. Okay, there. I have
over
balls.
9s?
I show my hand.
I respect it.
Mariano, there's 8,000 more in it for him.
You have 8s?
All right, my hands are live. My cards are live. We're good.
He needs a king or a
That's
7
fine if I have 30%.
to dodge some other cards.
There it is.
That's looking pretty good for me.
You have 8s? Oh, you have 8.
He has 8. He has 8. I'm
You
lying.
said you have 8s.
I'm lying.
He doesn't have 8s.
He does not have 8s. He needs a king or a...
Bye-bye, chips.
So if no one hits their card here, Carl's going to win with
Come on,
ace
another.
high.
That's me.
But it's Brown Balla who wins the main pot. Carl's going to win the side pot between he and Mariano.
We needed your help.
Mariano opened to 8,000.
See? He can't
I got a triple F.
Wild hand.
I know. I would have won. I would have.
Out of context, this hand would make no sense.
For my 10K win, Mario?
Someone's going to do that. Someone's going to edit this, post the action out of context. Gee,
I have King 9.
make it clickbait on social media. I already can call it. What's going on in this hand? With some robot voice narrating it.
I mean, I think he still won money.
There'll be all these comments. Who is he doing with the King 7?
650.
Stupidest call ever.
And not much more.
Nice hand, Sean.
You got lucky.
This is you. This is you playing poker on WPT Global. Come play at WPT Global. Click the link in the YouTube description below. Sign up with bonus code YT10 and receive your welcome package with a deposit match and free tournament tickets.
Saw some of you talking about it in chat, so I'll link it in there. Vote for All-Stars. You know what? I have to do HTTPS, don't
You guys
I?
want to do a
So
round
the
of
link.
live limps?
But it's hustlercasinolive.com/allstar. I'm going to link it one more time. Do it right.
I'll do it.
You're always game.
It'll help me see the flop.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick, huh? Whole round of bomb pots, essentially.
Yeah.
$6.5.
6.5.
There it is. You can just click on that link.
Wow.
Crazy Carl. Going for that 6-9 bounty. Will Dennis play defense? 6-9 and 2 hands in a row for Carl. That's a double get.
Call 6-5. What's up?
Defensive Dennis. Protecting that bounty pool from the rest of the table. And it's just Dennis's night again. A king. Carl with a gut shot to an 8. And now he has a 6. Not as much reason to bluff now.
22K.
22,000.
Wow, an overbet. So look at the mind games going on here from Carl. He's zooming in on the 6-9 bounty for 2,000, but there's also the 2-hand bounty, which is 2,000 more.
How much behind do you have?
Oh, Carl hates that question.
40.
Carl not showing anything, but hates that question. Beautiful cross table shot here.
What is this chips?
25,000.
Oh, okay. 35, 40, 41, 24, 65.
He's really polarized his hand.
Hold on.
He goes all in. And Carl, who was the big winner up until this point, is not going to be anymore.
Okay, you got me.
Because you got
I ain't
me.
got much.
You got caught, Carl. You got caught. Dennis is loving life right
How much
now.
is it?
It's like, I think it covers
I think I cover you, bro.
Any hand that beat him
I cover you
wouldn't
for
be
sure.
reacting this way.
Yeah, it's like 9.
You ain't got much, though. Huh? You haven't got much, though. You haven't got a good hand, is what I mean. Why you go all in? Because you know I ain't got a good hand.
You bet big, I don't know. What should I do? Flat?
You don't have a good hand, 100%.
Remember, this all
Me?
started over an
Yeah.
extra 4,000 in the
No,
pot
no.
for Carl because of the bounties. And this is where it ends up. A 6-figure pot. Carl's thinking,
So close to folding, then you
am
go
I
all
in too deep?
I only have a 6.
You have a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Make call, bro. Good for show.
I might be calling. Very good chance. I got backup, you see. Where am I?
Ah, okay. Okay. So 9, 6, 8.
8, number 6, maybe 9.
So let's think here. Carl, it's 50,000 more to call. There's 100,000 in the pot. It's not the worst call in the world. He's right,
Nice fold.
but he does let it go. He was close to break even. Not quite, but... And then there's that extra 4,000. I don't know.
Nice fold.
Maybe king 3.
For that dedicated community that follow these guys. Man, these kids can rip it now. This new generation of disc golfers that just kind of grew up with it as kids. They can just rip it. Dennis with the 8-3. Come on, Dennis. Dennis is the hero we don't deserve.
Really?
Dennis, less than 1% to win this hand. Action's actually on Dennis, unless he already folded. Don't just assume Dennis is folding, camera guy. Get back there to Dennis. I believe in my guy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's still that. Come on, Dennis. Let's go. That's right. Camera guy. They're like, oh, he's folding. No, it's fucking Dennis. Let's go. 14,000 with the 8-3. Less than 1%. Dennis. And it's Carl with a flush draw. Facing this action. And this is a bounty game hand. He makes the call. Dennis with 8 high. Needs an offsuit 3 to take control of the hand. That is not it. If Carl could see these odds, 94% with his queen high. But he can't. And Dennis's hand looks very strong. Does he want to keep the narrative going? Crazy Carl. In a pot that could balloon very fast. Action's actually over on Dennis. But we're feeling what Carl is probably feeling right now. The anxiety. You can just feel it looking at him. Dennis, very calculated.
All right, check.
Checks. Interesting check. Interesting check. And I don't think checking there makes him lose the story. I don't. Because he can still put Carl to the test. His hand might look even stronger sometimes because that's maybe what you would do with 9s, 10s, things like that. Or a middling jack, which might be. Dennis knows 8 high is no good. Can he pull the trigger? One time. Become a legend, Dennis. Become a legend. All in. All in would be so sick. Don't second guess yourself, Dennis. Mariano, what is he thinking they have? Let's ask the other players at the table. No one's putting him on this hand. I'll tell you that.
55,000.
55,000. And Carl has queen high. Boom. Wow. Not what Mariano was thinking. Dennis.
I had a 7.
It's his house tonight. What a show. And he gets an extra 2,000 if he even notices that. It's pocket change, baby. Pocket change. 2K to this man.
And on the flop, I bet 31. He raised 14. And then he cold calls.
They're small. The old limpy-dimpy blind.
I lost a little bit a couple times.
I was late for 90 minutes late or so.
10,000.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And he has ace queen.
What do you have?
What a high roll.
I did a couple bounties.
What a high roll for the hand to win it all. Ace queen. And he'll get action from anything because these guys, it's a pride thing at this point. They don't want to let him do it. Someone's got to step up for the table.
20.
20,000.
Brown Balla's going to do it. Brown Balla is walking into the lion's den.
All in?
Dylan is all in, and Brown Balla calls.
Twice.
Twice is fine.
I have an ace.
I have an ace as well.
100,000 in the middle, plus the bounty pool for Dylan. The legend.
It's too early. It's too early.
What a legend. Can he complete his chosen one journey
I'm sorry, I got to root for my
from
boy.
baby stack
good,
to
bro?
6 figures in the course of less than an hour?
I thought you liked it.
Insane.
Just a queen. Just end it. Oh God. Not
He
like,
needs to
Five.
dodge
Not
a
like this.
5, a diamond,
not like this.
5 of diamonds.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh no.
5 or a 6.
The board.
Yeah.
No 5, no 6.
Welcome to the hand, Jungle. One card left.
I didn't pay attention. I just thought you might be on 4.
There's a deuce.
All right, you got it.
He wins the bounty pool and the first pot.
It's the moral victory.
Can he hold again?
All right, now I'm rooting for a 6.
6 or an 8? Well, now they're probably going to chop.
I guess that's mathematically fair.
Okay.
They do
So
chop.
I pay you 20. You have 40, right? More.
And you know what? I think if
50?
you asked Dylan, he would have said this would be his preferred result. He's happy with this.
Who would have thought I would have won it?
Dude, I'm not
Out of
gonna
all-
lie.
out of all the players.
I didn't think it was gonna be you.
Yeah.
I did it,
Come on.
but I'm happy to
Hey,
see it.
man.
How much?
25,050.
You got to believe in yourself, Dylan.
Nice hand.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
GG. He did it. He did the thing. These guys were punting off stacks. Dylan,
Thank you.
almost
Appreciate
one of the
that.
most legendary run-ups of all time. I mean, I guess it's not complete.
Maybe I
still-
should have just called and then dunk shove the flop.
There was only 10K left in the bounty pool at that point. Still pretty sick.
We should have like one of those belts, like the ones they bring to boxing or something, and next time there's a bounty game, you show up with the belt.
That'd be
This is you. This is you playing poker on WPT Global. Come play at WPT Global. Click the link in the YouTube description below. Sign up with bonus code YT10 and receive your welcome package with a deposit match and free tournament tickets.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
This hand?
Yep. Set it up.
Did you look at it and say that, or what was the
No, I was talking to Magic, the signal.
600. Oh, the magic signal.
Thomas Zalofra
Signal's
says,
been
what? And that was it. And I guess he had to take a big breath because then he said, "Is
34.
Jungleman doing?" And you can just tell that that chatter is really upset by Jungleman folding that. I feel you, man. Tomas. Same way I feel when I see Tom Dwan make these kind of weird midi folds in these big games. I'm like, you're not my Tom Dwan.
How much you feel?
What
How
Tom-
much do I have?
Oh
I think
no.
it started around 50, like
Oh
48.
no. Dylan with the fish hooks
Enough.
in a treacherous spot.
More ways.
Danger, Dylan. You're 10% to win this hand. Brown Balla with the aces. No kings out there. Some clubs for Jungleman. A club for Brown Balla and Dylan.
45.
Gotta call this. It's just 2,500. Do you just take the good price as Jungleman? Or do you try to win it and get some fold equity? The old school way would say raise. New school, take the nice pot odds. Used to be you had to raise there with your flush draw. These pros just take the low variance line, wait until they have it. That's how the solvers play. So that's how Jungleman plays. Why bet when you don't have it? Bet when you have it. What is he doing over there with that helmet, if you want to call it that? Balla thinking, if I was good on the flop, I'm definitely good on the turn. If there's a king out there, F my life. He'll just keep betting. Dylan has two opponents here. And remember, Dylan has spun this up from $3,000 a little over an hour ago. So he's playing on house money and says, I'm going to call. With card removal in our system, 3% represents one card to come. So we know that one jack is dead. There's one remaining jack. And that is the 3% you see next to Dylan's name. Jungleman, meanwhile, needs a club. It is neither of those. 7 on the river. Aces are still good, and this pot is huge. This pot is huge. Dylan's bad position in this hand might let him get away from the big bet here. Certainly don't love this spot. The question is, if this goes check, check, what's Jungleman doing?
Check.
What's Jungleman doing now with Queen 10? He blocks the kind of hands he wants them to have is the problem here with Queen 10. How can they both have clubs? I mean, someone has to have a king or something, you'd be thinking. Queen High's not winning it, so there's certainly some middling pairs at the very least. Maybe you just go big. Fearless. Jungle. Gonna represent a king. Big time. Big time. This is the binary I have a king bet. He correctly sniffs out that neither player has a king. And it's certainly one of the worst hands he can have. Queen 10. This just looks so much like a king. Is there a world where Brown Balla folds and Dylan calls? Is that ever a thing? He does fold. He does fold. And now Dylan with a chance to win a huge pot.
I have a pretty big hand, Jungle. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. How the turntables.
And big hands between titans.
Little speech phase. Play. No,
I mean,
Dylan.
you either have the king or I have you beat. I'm not sure.
Yep. Come on, Dylan. Find the call. Spirit fingers, chat. Hold the hands of whoever you're next to.
You spray the powder over.
Come on, Dylan. One time. Get this goon. Remember, Jungleman bet into 2 opponents. But he showed up on the river. I guess it makes sense for a slow-played king. You wake up on the river, it just always looks strong. He had the best hand, Brown Balla. Let it go. And I think he's realizing now that he had Dylan beat. 100%. Because there is no real better hand.
I call.
Call.
What a call! Dylan!
I had aces.
Max
Fuck you,
Payne for Brown Balla. Dylan does what Brown Balla
Would've been a
could
good
not
bluff.
and makes the call.
Yeah. I had aces with the ace of clubs.
The chosen one continues
This is a good bluff.
from 3,000
Well, it's much less fucking
up to over 130,000
Yeah, I'll take
in less than 2 hours.
that might happen.
Dylan.
Tito's
Call jacks.
I could have called you.
I didn't think you would call jacks.
I mean, I didn't think you would bluff into 2 people with a flush draw, but you did.
I have a fucking.
I had aces.
outplayed by both players. You came in 3rd place there.
Again,
So
I'm stuck.
sick when it hits.
This time I'm not folding aces.
How much?
We both had ace king.
Maybe.
You know the hand. I don't even need to tell you what happened.
It's always a possibility.
That's the 2s and 3s dream. Oh, let's see. Make that 6 a 3. Make that 6 a 3. One time, viewer.
Check 2.
Is 25 in there?
5 ways.
Yeah, all in.
All you can eat.
Can I get a count?
Oh my gosh, Dylan has just walked into an amazing spot.
That's 10.
How is this real life? You got a call, right?
15,
This guy could be punting.
20, 30, 31, 32,000 minus 25.
You know what? I will say this.
So 31,975.
You know who was due for a night like this?
10,
That man.
20,
The other man. Not Brown Balla. Dylan.
20, 30,
That man.
31,975.
He has been running terribly on the show.
I call.
He's using all of his run good on one night, but I can appreciate that.
Well, I have
He's
ace
back to the
queen.
gutter after this,
I had
but
ace king.
mine will go out with a
Twice?
bang.
Twice is fine.
Twice is fine. Brown Balla. 12%. Can Dylan hold on 2 boards?
Yeah.
That gives some outs to Brown Balla. Oh, King Queen would have hit. King Queen would have hit. That showed Henry right there because King Queen would have been the nuts. Here we go. Oh, this is looking terrible for Brown Balla. It does. It
Nice hand.
all goes to Dylan.
How you doing?
Feeling pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
It's like we keep having to redo that soundbite. From $3,000 now up to $189,000.
Just
have
take
In
it,
2
take it,
hours.
Take it all.
This is why you play.
Is this real life?
Check on the flop one time, Dylan. Ishan.
Dylan using all of his run good for 2024 on one night. He had banked a lot as he had been getting coolered and beat again and again and again on the show. Finally, down to his last 3,000. The night of all nights for Dylan was a nightmare for Mariano, Henry, Jungleman, and Brown Balla. They all lost. But that's poker. That's poker, baby. Dylan, 144,000 in the black.